Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to another round of Way of the Hunter. We are going to do the same thing we did yesterday, which is spend 1 hour on Nez Perce Valley trying to get that last mission done, specifically looking for an adult black bear of low fitness, and then we are going to jump back to Matariki Park and continue our elk census. So let's see, first of all we're going to get all of these markers off the field. Now let's have a look at our Nez Perce map on the toolbox. So we have one bear that is low fitness and young, so if all else fails we can just grow him and use him for the mission. But we've got 3, 5, 10, 15 bears that we haven't checked on yet. So I'm going to move this to my second screen and we're gonna check these bears one by one to see which ones we still need. Okay, we are over here. I think these 2 bears will be the next ones. We should now be in the bear eating time, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we are almost at bear eating time, so we're gonna have to look for them at their eating zones. This one should be easy. He should have his eating zone right over here. And this one should have one eating zone over here. And another one down here. Now let me double check. These guys over here we also haven't checked yet. So we are going to have to take a look at these as well. I have one zone over there and one zone over here. Then we have this one, which has a zone over here and over here. Roughly. There's another one on top of him that we haven't even seen yet, which has a zone over here and over here. And then there's another one with a zone over here and over here. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here. Down here, if we're lucky we can already find them at this zone and then the other one down here, so we don't have to go down to this point. If we do have to go down to this point we have to go up here again and do a little round to get back to these guys. Let's go. We start with the 600-meter one. And again, I don't really care about any other animals right now. I just want to get those bears. So we're just gonna run through this as quickly as we can. The goal is to get at least 5 bears checked within this hour. But of course if we can get more I won't complain. That's an elk. We don't really care for elk right now. We do have to be careful though, because bear eating zones are pretty big. They are up to 300 meters in radius, so we might run into these bears a lot sooner or a lot later than we would think. The elk are going to spook in just a few seconds, that's fine. But now I want to know, is what the spook down here an elk or is that a bear? That's elk, okay. Don't see any sign of our bear just yet. But I also don't have his need zone directly on the field, so I'm not entirely sure if we are in 100% the right spot. Gonna have to keep our eyes open for the actual signs of a bear eating zone. Yeah, that's my tail resting. It's not what we need. We did just hear the whitetails though. Over there. Oh no, mule deer over there. And our elk are over there as well. Okay, yeah, we don't really need either of these guys. Okay, I think we should be in the middle of where this bear's zone is supposed to be. Oh no, wait, that's actually this bear. Well, same difference. And I haven't seen him yet, so... I definitely got his paw prints here. But we haven't actually seen the bear, so I reckon he is not here at this hour. So we're gonna move on to the next bear. For this bear, since his zones are so close to each other, I'm not sure if it's just a mission animal. Because I do believe that is the black bear from Boston Dustin's cabin mission. But he does have the same fitness indicator as the rest, so I guess he's just a normal black bear herd outside of the mission. I hope so anyways. do we have here? Mule deer resting, okay. Also not very helpful. I need bears. Let's take out the drone, have a quick look. No, I don't see anything. So I'm thinking that one might just have been for the mission only. We do have his eating zone. And we are in the middle of his eating time, so if he is around at this zone, we should hear him by now. Or even be able to see him. Let's go check the other zone anyways. Okay, his other zone should be somewhere over here. There we go. But yeah, he is at neither of his zones. So I reckon that was Dustin's mission bear, in which case it would make sense that he doesn't respawn. Let me just write that down on the map. That one... We're gonna mark this one in black because we couldn't see him at any point. Day 2. Probably Dustin's mission bear. Not found at either zone. Okay, now the question is this one over here or down here? can't see anything down there. Let's check with the camera. No, we're gonna go down there anyways, just to see if we can find the actual zone and get that on the map. But I don't see any bear. The good thing with black bears is if you're not sure where you're going, you can usually follow their paw prints to see if you're in the right direction. Because those are static and connect the individual need zones with each other. And for bears that works very well. I did actually once map out an entire bear's territory like that before Nickhable's toolbox was a thing. So if you are willing to invest the time, you can find an entire bear zones like that. Oh, there we go, there's part of the zone. And bear eating zones are always easy to identify because they are the only ones that have these broken logs lying around. Yeah, eating rarely. So he's over there. Alright. Not exactly a great start, but let's go. And then from there we can go up here. Well, probably up here, down here. And do like a little curve around. Little U-turn from east to west. At least we now know he should definitely be at that zone that we're heading towards, because the other zone we've just been to and he wasn't there. Let's see if we can find him, or them, if it's a pair, at this zone. The other zone would have been nicer because that was actually fairly accessible. I don't even know how accessible this one is going to be, but we'll see. probably approach this from over here. Oh, and I might just lose a lot of health here. Yikes. Don't see any bears yet, but that doesn't mean much. We're definitely well into their eating time right now, so... They should be at their eating zones. Oh, there he is. Found him. Is that straight ahead or a little bit further to the left? Left. Two-star mature. Okay. So we can mark this one as red. He's a 2-star mature. We don't need him.